Hi guys, it's reaction time. We've got New Horizon and Apollo. Before I get onto the reaction, a massive thank you to Lips for sending me this brilliant t-shirt this week. Lips are a brilliant melodic rock band, glam melodic rock band. They brought out Changing the Melody, their new album. It's out already now everywhere. Check it out, it's excellent. Thanks to the band for sending me the t-shirt. Okay, New Horizon and Apollo. These guys are a big deal. They are. Obviously, Eric Gromwell was doing the vocals for this. This is a Jonah T project, if you like, where he basically does everything apart from sing. I'm sure he can probably do that quite well as well. But Nils Molin is now the vocalist from Dynasty on this project. And man, I've got to say, I am really impressed with Nils Molin's vocals across the two songs I've heard so far. This is the third single. I've just got to give a shout out to the people, my subscribers on this channel. So I've done three, obviously the two reactions so far. This is the third one, like I said. So Damio, I absolutely love that song, man. That really is a bit of me. Just a 10 out of 10 song, honestly. Blown away by that song. Then I did King of Kings and I wasn't too keen. I liked it. I could understand what people liked about it. But for me, you know, and I know this is a power metal project and there's a lot of fast power metal sort of songs on this. That's the idea of the project. Some of it's more straight up metal. And King of Kings just wasn't, for me, it was good. I could understand the technical ability of it, but it wasn't for me. And I've got to say, I don't know what I was expecting, but sometimes, you know, you get some negative comments, especially if the band's really big. And if you say anything bad about a band, wow. People get really personal. And I was expecting a bit of kickback on King of Kings, but I've got to say a massive shout out to my subscribers. Every comment underneath it, there was nothing about that whatsoever. It was like, this is a great song and this was what was great about it. Really constructive stuff about that song and why they loved it. And that's what it's all about. It's about opinions and it's about being grown up and being, you know, I can say I don't really like it or it's not as good as the last song without worrying about it and getting a load of backlash. And I've got to say, I'm really, like, you know, impressed. I know it shouldn't be hard to not say something nasty, but everyone who commented under the King of Kings reaction was brilliant. So thank you to you guys out there. It makes me feel nice. It really does. Same can't be said about some other reactions I've done lately. I've had some proper abuse, but there you go. But New Horizon and Apollo. But I've heard some really good things about this, and people, a few subscribers have asked for this. I think the New Horizon is one of the most sought after reaction requests for sure. I mean, we've got the usual people asking for this, like Paul Relay and Ralph and a few others. Robert8982, I think, was the first person that pointed this one out. I mean, I knew I was going to do it straight away anyway. It was on my list, but I want to give a shout out sometimes to the people that have asked for it, you know, on top of me going to put it on my list anyway, because I really do appreciate everyone asking for songs. So, Conquerors is out on 14th of June on Frontiers Records. I'm really looking forward to this. Because like I said, the people that know me have said that I will really like this one. I really hope I do. New Horizon and Apollo, here we go. just brilliant, man. Oh God. I'll tell you, when they hit the mark with me, man, New Horizon, they just hit it so fucking hard. Just the perfect song for me. It's got a medium pace gallop in it. It sounds so fucking epic. I mean, the beginning, the intro was just amazing. And I was almost thinking, is this going to go in the sort of power metal sort of vein? I mean, power metal is just like used so flippantly, isn't it? Across so many, you know, I've got albums that I listen to that people say are power metal. I'm like, that ain't fucking power metal. I agree on some of New Horizon stuff, you know, like the last song, King of Kings, definitely power metal, for sure. This, not so much. And I think that's where it falls into my wheelhouse more. It's more like a galloping metal song, to tell you the truth, with, you know, just so much fucking melody. That chorus is massive. It is just huge, especially like the second part, I'm on my way. That is just mind-blowingly earworm candy. That is just ridiculously catchy. I mean, the whole lot is Neil Molins, man. Wow. I've got to say, you know, when Eric Gromwell leaves any band or any project and they get a new one in, you think, who's going to be... Eric Gromwell, man, he's just so fucking good. You think, who is going to be able to, like, you know, be consistently as good as him? Man, he's just blown me away. His vocals are massive. They really, really are. I love them. So much power in any sort of range. He's got that gorgeous tone to his voice. When he goes higher, he can just, the power's there. Just mental vocalist. I mean, you're born with that shit. Do you know what I mean? You can't train that. That is just born with it and then just perfect it with a bit of training. Obviously, you know, Jonah T. I mean, he's an amazing artist. Technical ability, the songwriting. I mean, this has, for me, when I hear this, I can hear some Heat in there. You know, it sounds a bit Heat-esque. And it's going to happen, isn't it? He's going to have his bands and his projects sort of, he's the songwriter. They're going to roll over a little bit to other projects, and you can hear that. It's Heat on such an epic scale. That's what it sounds like to me. Love it. Just perfection again. This and Daimyo, wow. What massive songs they are. Really, they really are. Just epic metal, in my opinion. And this is, you can't get no more epic than this. Production is just flawless. Amazing stuff. Here we go for the rest.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
Just unbelievable, man. Just unbelievable. I mean, it's just, Jonah T is a fucking, he's just a genius in songwriting. I tell you, amazing stuff. How he can write such epic songs like that. It's just beyond me. That is just superb songwriting, first and foremost. Taking out the technical prowess of the musicianship, songwriting, off the charts. Off the charts. It's really cool how they injected that fast part into the song and went straight back into the, you know, the epic medium paced nature of it. But it was cool to have that transition into that mental bit, almost like building up with the fucking countdown for the rocket to go off, obviously, and fucking just full speed ahead. It's just mental. Wow. Brilliant stuff, man. New Horizon, Apollo. That is class right there. The album's coming out on the 14th of June. It's called Conquerors. And obviously, I think it's every song is looking at a different part of history, I believe. Each song is. That's the newest part, obviously. And I can't wait to hear the rest of the album. I am going to do an album review on it. And, you know, I might have mixed feelings on it with the faster power metal type stuff. But man, if there's more songs like this and Damio on it, I am going to be like blown away. I can't wait to hear it. That was Apollo. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below, guys. And I'll see you soon.